Alright, so essentially, this is the program I use, Wondershare Filmora. It's free if you want a watermark, but it's a big ass watermark that says Filmora right over the front of your fucking video. That's garbage, baby. So it's got to have it'll have a big old watermark. I think I paid like $60 and I got the whole thing for, 60 bucks. So I got the entire thing. Alright, so first we go to, I always have my intro video started right here, okay? So first you're going to need to import both of the files that you want to add together. So that would be this one is the one that I recorded, pre-recorded. Alright, so it'll take a second to import. And should pop up right there. Perfect. Okay. Next, so I like to have those two. Oh man, it's not even highlighted in red anymore. So if I highlight that one in red, and see how it's got the red lettering. So if I go to this and hit this button, it adds both my introduction and the video that I recorded. So it'll show up right here, okay? So, hi turd. So next we import our recording of our video. I keep it under vlogs. You should always know. What are you bringing that in here for, you turd? Sorry, my daughter's being crazy right now. Alright, so we will import this video, which is the thing that I put over the top of it, alright? So, essentially, you are going to have to take this. Good job, baby. So, essentially, you're going to drag this and drop it. Okay, right there. You line it up right with your words. Unless you didn't start recording at the same time. I always do recording at the same time. So, the next part of this, so we'll listen to when I always leave myself full screen. Putting yourself down here will put you over the top. Okay, so the next step, it'll be lined up already, or it should, because I hit record on my camera and record on my OBS at the same exact time. You can actually use your OBS or use it with the capture card. You essentially can come down in OBS. I can't show you because I don't have OBS open for that. But essentially, you can go to game capture and you can file it under capture card. So I do highly recommend using OBS to record your videos, like with you're playing video games and whatnot. OBS is good. It's free, always free. So, but yeah. So this is me. It'll play right after the intro. So let's start from the beginning here. Okay, I hit play. Yeah, that's my intro. Then it'll hit that. And so you got that part done correctly. Okay, so it'll start. So you want to start right there. And
alright, so essentially I'm just making this little clip here to
sometimes it doesn't line up correctly. Hold on, you gotta hit play and pause a few times.
Upload to my computer so that I can put it into this other video that I'm making. We're gonna listen to some PewDiePie songs, so here we go.
Alright, so then I take that. See, it might not be lined up. You might have to scooch it over just a tiny bit. And with that case, you just grab it and you do that. But so you find where you want to do your cut to the other portion of your video. So I said we're going to listen to some PewDiePie videos. You make sure that this is highlighted, which it will be because it's on front, and you hit cut. And see, and now it's got this separated from this piece. And you can take that. I don't want to move my whole self. and shrink yourself down to, and put yourself wherever you want to put yourself. I usually do this corner. Sometimes I put myself up here, you know. It all depends on your preference and what's best for what you're playing. So starting there, it'll have me down there in the corner, and alright, so some things get a little messed up in translation while it's doing this. This is literally just a tutorial. I mean, you can tweak it, do what you want. I'm not gonna sit here and make all my tweaks, but this is just essentially to show you how and what you need to do. So right here, after you can see the screen's black. So right when I hit the pause button,
use my left hand to,
and that's when I do you gotta highlight yourself again. See, now that I'm not playing anything there, I like to go and do the cut there and bring myself back up to full screen, and essentially
control the camera. You don't have to do it this way.
So this is a little bit, it's a little bit slow when I'm doing the editing here, probably because it's my computer itself is freaking out because I'm down here in the corner. You can't see me, my mouse goes behind me. I'm down here in the corner right now, but I'm also right here, and I'm editing this software, which I'm also looking at in my OBS right now, which it'll be a lot clearer and it'll work a lot better for you if you don't have a shit ton of things open while you're trying to do that. But so essentially, that's essentially it, really. And then so, you know, you bring yourself back up to where you want to be, and let's see, it might not be.
Line the two up separately,
and then see how it does that. And then you just essentially you go to export, and that's that really. So if you want help recording in OBS, I can show you how to set OBS up. This is this is for everybody, but it's also specifically for my friend who asked me to help him show a little bit of how, you know, how to record this and whatnot, and how to add the two files together and whatnot. You are going to have to download some kind of video editing software. Like I said, this has a free version, but it puts a big old watermark on your video, and it says Filmora, like literally, see my hands? It's like from here to here on your fucking video. I mean, yeah, it's transparent or translucent, whatever you want to call it. You can see through it, but it's fucking annoying, and that is essentially why I paid the $60 for this program. But essentially that's it. And I mean, of course, you can take your video and you can drag it. Like I said, if you need to like move a little bit, see how if it's just a little bit off, and you can move it like that in there. You can also increase the video site here, so you can see, you know, minute by minute breakdown, second. You can increase it up to second by second breakdown, and blah blah blah. What, baby? But so if it's like a couple seconds behind, it's really easy to just go into, you know, making this really stretched out. Like, see this is here 1 minute 42 seconds and 1 minute 42 seconds and 15 nano or microseconds, whatever the fuck it's called. And then so it makes it a lot easier to do your, where is, like, if it's behind, fucking A. I'm just gonna make it smaller and make it a little easier for me to see. So you know, you can just drag it just a tiny bit, and then you can grab this and line it up with that line specifically. You know, if you know that's where it needs to be, because you are, you know, a couple milliseconds behind. Milliseconds, that's what it's called. If you're like a couple milliseconds behind from your video recording yourself and video recording your video, you can literally move your, just slightly slide this over like nanoseconds, you know, milliseconds. Sorry, I said it again. But essentially, that's it, man. And all of you out there, if you have any questions, or I mean, I could do a legit full breakdown of this program. This is just me kind of trying to do this quickly, because obviously, as you can hear, my daughter is being a turd. But yeah, so I really wanted to help you out with this, and yeah, so I'll talk to y'all later. Love you all, and you know, please subscribe for more content.